Hello and welcome to QuestLore, a family Lorcana podcast where most weeks we come and talk to you about all things Lorcana. I'm Matt.
I'm Malcolm.
I'm Emmett.
And I'm Jen.
All right, we missed last week because life got busy. We've been up to a lot of stuff. Jen's had to do some online teaching. That's been fun for her.
Sure.
That took up some time, and then we went and all auditioned for a show.
Yes.
And then we all got parts in that show, so we're going to have even less time. So we may not be coming to you weekly, as we do have other things we have to do. We are a huge family of four, and that's going to take up some time.
And me and Malcolm are also in another show right now.
It's just a day camp thing, man. We don't record during the day because Dad's working.
I'm in Finding Nemo, and I am Gil,
And that's awesome.
and Malcolm.
That's not.
Malcolm, what songs are you going to sing for your play? Since they are Disney related.
I'm gonna sing Fun Like Me.
What's the main one?
And Let It Go.
Yes,
Awesome.
they're going to do awesome at that as their summer camp for this week and next week. It's been busy with non-Lorcana stuff. That doesn't mean that we haven't been doing Lorcana stuff. We did get to play in some locals, regular locals. We're not going to go too big into that. We did a couple of fun little events. Wouldn't be a podcast if our dog didn't try to steal a pencil.
This time it was the
It was a
Phone
AirPod
cleaner.
cleaner thing. So fun times here.
Hi, Zelda.
Dog really wishes she could be in an episode. I keep telling her learn English to join us, but she just does not. Anyways, we did one fun event at our local store last Thursday. That also kept us from recording. We normally record on Thursdays.
Yes.
And we went and played Lorcana instead, so that's a good excuse. We did. We played at our normal store where we played a special theme night. What was the theme, Malcolm?
Animals.
Animals.
Yeah, dynamite drop in there. Okay, we had to play with zoo decks, where at least 40 of your characters,
Or
No,
all of your
characters had to be
animals.
and 40 of your cards had to be characters.
Yes.
So all animals, at least 40 of them in
Oops,
your
all
deck.
animals.
Yes. So that was a fun little theme deck. The only problem with the theme decks is that we have to build fully new decks, and there's 4 of us, and that's a lot. And then take apart those decks because we probably won't play with them again.
Yep.
I know I went with like a Steel Song variant, trying to use Phil to get some lore. That never really worked. But I still had like Robin Hood and Rhino and Beast in there, and plus the song, so it was still
Did you play Dump Truck?
pretty good. I did not play Dump Truck. I did not play
Missed
Dump Truck.
opportunity.
I played my deck.
Yeah, Malcolm just played his deck plus Peg. How'd Peg treat you, Malcolm?
I inked Peg every time I saw her.
Ah, that's a bummer.
I said, I don't like you. Goodbye.
Emmett, what'd you end up playing?
I ended up playing. I call it the 13-acre Hood Speedway.
Just the 13-acre speedway.
13-acre Speedway.
We wanted to play with all the Winnie the Pooh pirates, so I threw them all in there and then just threw some speedways in there for some card draw and easy lore stuff. You have some fun with that?
Yeah, except for I might have not a fully led finish line.
We don't need to talk about that.
So
The
you
first
see,
game, he forgot to discard finish line.
Oh.
no, the first 2 games, I forgot to discard finish line.
And your opponent didn't notice?
No.
Well, that's on them.
It's on both of you. You
Yeah.
both get a warning for missing the trigger. Jen, how about you? You did something different.
I did. I played colors that I don't. Well, I played steel, which I normally do play, but I actually tried amethyst steel this time. If you've been listening for a while, you'll know that I am a Steel Song girly, and I have been since pretty much day one of playing. And I'm like, you know what? This is a great opportunity to try something new. Something that's always interested me is the bounce package of amethyst. So I tried an amethyst steel bounce deck, and I ended up going 3-1. So
Pretty good.
pretty good. I was, it's definitely fun. I definitely see the appeal of why everyone likes it. Because with Steel Song tier possibly going to only infinity,
Yes.
I need to try new stuff. Even though most of those animals that bounce are also probably going away. I'm
Yeah.
sure that some bouncing will still be a thing. So I
There'll be
have to
some bounces. There'll be some steel
figure
songs
out
still.
what, I just want to try to play some stuff a little bit different, which I thought was, that was fun. It was a good opportunity to do so.
And Malcolm, I believe you won the whole thing, didn't
I
you?
did.
Yes.
Yes. You
I
went
got
4
a
and
set
0.
one pack.
Yes, you
And
got
you
that
got
one pack.
nothing.
Yeah, well, it ended up being disappointing, but you still won, and that is awesome. Good work
Yep.
there. In other stuff, we are in the middle of Set Champs weekend.
Yep.
These three didn't get a chance to go out and play because they went to rehearsal like good people. Me, I skipped rehearsal. That, to be fair, I only found out I had to go to the morning of. So
the day before she told us.
she did not send out cast lists until midnight.
That's true.
Me
So
But me and
Anyway.
Malcolm went to rehearsal on Saturday.
and me, I stayed at the house and watched Gravity Falls.
Nice.
good job. I went to a Set Champ. I like going the first day if possible because that's when a lot of the people will go out and try their first time. That's where you're going to have the biggest events on that first day. And then they'll slowly taper off as people have won their promo card and I don't really want the mat. Or I don't want to spend another Saturday in a sweaty game hall. So I did want to spend that Saturday inside a sweaty game hall. So I went and I decided to give it a whirl with Steel Song, particularly because these three are currently running Rapunzels in their deck. And while we have a lot of Rapunzels, I don't have 16. So I wasn't going to be able to run Steel Song in the Set Champ that we're going to do all together. So I had to run it for at least the last time, probably. I actually unsleeved the whole thing because I'm probably never going to get to run Steel Song again. Sad.
Tear.
Wow.
Anyways, I started out rough where I lost my first round. I got the bye the second round. So I wasn't feeling great because I knew the bye doesn't help your tiebreakers very much. But then I was able to go and win the next match. Ended up drawing the match after that. That went to time, and I had to draw where it was 19-6. And we were both top decking, so there was a good chance as soon as I get something to stick that I'm winning. And then I was able to get my last win, and that got me into 8th place, into the top 8 right at the bottom, which means in the top brackets, I was going to have to be on the draw for every game. I was able to win the top 8 game on the draw against the mirror, but then fell in the next one to Ruby Amethyst. That was really, really kind of older school Ruby Amethyst that was really teched against Steel Song. Also, Steel Song sometimes just defeats itself. And that's certainly what happened when I don't get to play anything on the first 2 turns. So,
It's the worst.
yeah, it's hard to
Happened to me a
sing
lot.
songs when you don't have a chorus. So.
Yes.
But we do have HFR promos, so that's one down in the books. We'll play
Yes.
at least one more Set Champs. Who knows where else we'll be able to play. We also got Gen Con coming up, so
Yep.
there are a lot of dates during the weekends that we are booked up already.
And if
Yes.
you ever see a person wearing this hat,
That's a QuestLore hat for everybody listening.
if you
I
see
did make us some merch to wear at Gen Con, and maybe we'll have some stuff. So if you see us at Gen Con wearing our merch, feel free to come up and say hi. Maybe I'll have a sticker or a patch or something for you.
we're going to be wearing either hats or shirts. Sometimes
Well,
both.
We had to make some merchandise since Ravensburger doesn't want to make any to sell.
Uh-huh.
Because that would clearly be unpopular.
Yeah.
So that's been our adventures in playing Lorcana over the past couple weeks. We'll be doing regular league. I think next week the theme is 2v2. She hasn't posted what the rules for that are going to be. But that's a little bit easier on us because we probably won't have to take apart our decks because they'll just be regular decks that will play 2v2 against each other. We'll see what the rules end up being for that, but that should be fun. On to news. So, it's been something. So there's been a couple of Lorecasts. Tickets for Milwaukee went on sale, so let's just dive into all that. Let's start and rewind time back to last week.
Rewind.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, bud. We're going to rewind back to the Lorecast from last week. So essentially, they had a bit of a conundrum on their hands. If you recall from previously on Lorcana, they announced all of the DLCs, and both in Europe and America, it was met with an enthusiastic, we hate this. So they're only having 3 in North America, 3 in Europe, and that was it, which is 1 less in Europe than last year and 3 less in North America than last time. Overall, there are more DLCs because they're opening up the Asia region. Both,
South America.
In South America, there are some. In like the Pacific Ocean area, there are some. So there are more DLCs overall. However, there are less in the places that have been playing it from the beginning, and that just didn't sit well with everybody.
Especially when there's like 6 in Europe or 5 in Europe, or I'm sorry, in Asia.
Yeah.
Like Asia overall, which again just got the cards.
Yeah, and they're getting fewer invites overall to like championships, and to world championships. Like those areas, while they have like 4 DLCs in that area, like it's only like the top player that is going to get an invite to world, right? Whereas North America and Europe are getting 11 invites. Now, the thing that they are kind of missing, kind of missing what the point is in all this, is that the Disney Lorcana challenges weren't just about competitive play. It was about getting together with all these people that love playing Lorcana, playing with them, chatting with them. Yeah, there's the big competition. Everyone wants to do well in that, but it's also just playing Lorcana, celebrating Lorcana, meeting the people that created Lorcana, meeting artists, all that kind of stuff also happened there. It was really, really where the community got together. And I think they misunderstood that and thought that, well, this is just going to focus on competitor stuff. And so we're just going to do that, and then we'll have other events that, at some point, that will focus on the more casual thing. People don't want that.
They want to do everything together.
Yeah. So they might have some of these more casual events that don't lead to this in the future, but they haven't announced any of that, and we don't know anything about that. So those don't exist yet. So they're not going to temper anybody's expectations, and all we have are these Disney Lorcana challenges. So I think they really missed that when they were planning this out. There was also, who knows what's going on behind the scenes. There could have been some bad blood with PPG, the previous tournament organizer, that led to them having to switch organizers, and the new organizer had to quickly scramble to get all their stuff together. But what they mentioned in the Lorecast immediately after that announcement is that they would be doing something where they have other third parties getting a chance to have something where you can get an invite path to nationals, to the national championship.
What's a third party?
So the first party, let me just explain. So a first party is like Ravensburger themselves, Disney itself, hosting an event. Like the people that made the game hosting an event. A third party is someone separate from that hosting an event. So like our local game stores are third parties. They're hosting events that aren't necessarily associated with Ravensburger. And so what they've said is that they're going to have some of these third-party events have a pass so that you earn a chance to qualify for the national championship. What they're going to do is basically they're going to take the 32 last chance qualifiers that they had last time, and they're going to cut 24 of those, and they're going to give them to these third-party events. Now, they haven't announced which third-party events yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it something where like they can, like where are they going to be? Like, can like stores like apply for this? Like, have they already chosen it? Like that's.
So they haven't
talked
chosen
about any of that.
No, they haven't chosen any, but they just announced this. They said, hey, email us at this address. They're going to prioritize regions that do not have DLCs. So the West, the South, basically here in the States. Us in the Midwest.
Northeast, probably.
Northeast, yeah. Us in the Midwest, I don't really expect to see very many of them up here. You're talking about probably at least 128 player tournaments. So if your local store can only hold 30 or 40, odds are that store's not going to be able to hold one.
No.
You're going to want to look at these as much bigger events. And then it's only going to be like the top person, the top 2 people that will get invites into nationals. They're also going to support these with better pricing. So we're talking uncut sheets. We're talking non-foil versions of some of the championship cards. That kind of stuff will go toward the Ravensburger will provide them to the third parties, and those will go to the winners. They've also said that they won't disallow cash pricing for these. That's been a big sticking point, as like for set champs, the stores are not allowed to provide cash pricing. They can provide additional product, but they can't provide cash pricing. However, for these third-party events that they're calling Challenge Championship Qualifiers, or CCQs, they can do that. So there'll be 24 invite spots in the U.S. and 24 invite spots in Europe that will get these, that will be able to be given through these third-party organizations. Don't have them yet, you can email. If you've got a big store and you're listening to this, and you're like, hey, maybe I can do that, you got to email Ravensburger. I don't know their email address because I don't got a store, so I don't listen.
Or even if, like, maybe you have a small store, but you have access to a large hall,
Yeah.
you could always also do that as well.
Yeah, you're going to want a large hall. You're going to want to...
At least, I would say probably at least 500 people.
I mean, at least...
You think 200?
At least 200, I would say you'd want to make sure you can hold. There's going to be a lot of competition for these up between the stores, so make sure you're putting on your best front if you are applying for them. But I can guarantee that if you put on one of these, you're going to sell out.
Yeah.
So they've got these that people can apply for now. They haven't announced any. They have started announcing some third-party events that are getting prize support, even here in the States, like this weekend in Washington, the state. They are going to have an event where the winner is going to get an uncut foil rare sheet from the first chapter.
Oh, nice.
So it looks pretty cool. So already...
Then
these
again,
kind of
like
prizes-
Seattle is also where Ravensburger US is.
That's true, but
So-
this is the first time an uncut sheet is being given away as a prize.
Alright.
So
Nice.
first event, it's going to be, if someone wants to turn around and sell that thing, they're going to make buku bucks
Oh, yeah,
off
for
of
sure.
that right away. So it's nice to see that's already happening. Wish they could have kind of planned this out. This does feel very, I don't remember if they mentioned it, but this feels very much like, we didn't really need to do this year, but we have to do it because y'all are really upset. And it's right to be upset because it does feel like they bungled, right? We waited 8 months for them to announce anything new, essentially. And when the announcement came, it was less than last time, and basically saying there's not going to be an event besides the championships for a year from the last one that you can go to. So, and these are all going to be really far apart. So yeah, it's fair to be upset, and we should be, and we need to make sure that we are heard, and this is the result of us being heard. So they kind of tamped down that fire. People were a little bit happier, a little bit.
Coals are still burning, though.
Yeah,
Like, they're still
everything's-
smoldering.
Yeah, it's definitely some smoldering heat. So next big thing that they need to accomplish, right, is let's nail that ticket
Yeah.
sales. Right?
Yeah, let's nail it. Let's
make sure that goes.
let's make sure that first DLC sale goes off without a hitch.
Yeah. So immediately, not immediately. So let me walk you through the whole story of ticket sales for Milwaukee, which for us has a happy ending.
Yes.
Not to spoil everything, but I kind of just did. So
Boo.
Well, he's saying boo because we decided only the two of us are going to Milwaukee.
No, I'm saying boo because you spoiled the ending.
Oh.
oh, that's all right. You already knew the ending.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Tuesday night happens. Ticket sales are advertised to go up on sale Wednesday at noon Eastern Daylight Time. There's a reason for that. So Tuesday, the website gets a little bit updated that you're going to buy these through. People start looking
Which
at
is
this.
a new website from last time.
A new website because it's a new tournament organizer. They are selling them directly through their website, not through a third-party ticket organizer like PPG did. So Pastimes had their own website. A friend of ours that happens to do computer stuff for a living, he took a look at the website and he was like, so this is kind of pretty basic website. It's run off like some stuff from much earlier this century. It's got a very 2003 type feeling, like someone built this with GoDaddy or something. So the fuzzies are starting to, go away because everyone's kind of nervous. Like, can this thing possibly handle the load? They're talking and letting us know that, oh yeah, we've planned for this. We've added stuff. We've increased support so that it won't crash. Okay, fine. So everyone's nervous. We've got alarm sets. I'm on my way home because I was going to have lunch at home so I could do it from here. I had like all my stuff here, logged in, ready to go. Jen's computer was logged in,
Yep.
ready to go.
Yep.
We're ready to go at noon Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes.
Because that's what was advertised. So I'm driving home. It's about 11:10, 11:15, and I get tagged on Discord. Everyone that was in a Discord got tagged that, hey, guess what? Tickets are live. And they've been live for like 10 minutes. So I quickly text Jen, tickets are live, go, go, go. I do some rather unsafe things in the car.
drunk driving?
No.
Driving what?
Did he say anything about alcohol? No, he was on his phone, which is not. It's still illegal, but
it's worth it for Lorcana.
So I was trying to buy tickets on the phone. Jen's trying to get tickets on the computer. We massage the system as best as we can to get tickets into the cart, and then we've got them sitting in the cart. Things are spinning. Jen's able to get a little bit further than I am. I'm pretty sure you got a ticket through Pastimes.
did I?
Yeah, because it's a charge on our account for it.
Okay, because I don't have an email.
I know. They're working through that. I think Jen got a ticket through Pastimes, but we're not completely sure. I'm watching the Discord, which is just a flame of people saying, hey, you need to refund these tickets. You need to cancel the sale. You need to start over, refund the tickets that have been sold, and restart over to make it fair for everyone. Because the site's crashing. Pastimes comes on. They say, hey, we've disabled buying. This is about 11:30 or so. We've disabled buying on the site. People can't do it. But people had already had it. What they did is they disabled the button to add it to your cart. If you already had it in your cart, you could still buy it. If you could get through the site not crashing. Which it was crashing because everybody was trying to access it. And it was, built 20 years ago. So...
and it was one of those things where like I thought that my purchase had gone through because my URL said like purchase successful or something like that, but the page never loaded.
Yeah.
And I never got an email.
Yeah.
So
that sets the stage for their next communication. By the way, this is all through Discord.
Yes.
If you were not on the general chat Discord for the official Disney Lorcana, you would have no idea that this is being communicated. They communicated it in no other way.
Yep.
So this is being communicated there. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that while also furiously refreshing screens everywhere else to try to massage and get a ticket in. Because I'm afraid they're just going to go out and say, sorry, we're out. But they say we've disabled the buy button. We're going to honor all previously sold tickets, which erupts in a flame. Because everyone's like, that's not fair. That's not, we planned my day around this. I took the time off to be here on the computer at this time because that's what you said. Obviously, looking at it now, since it seems they went on sale at about 11, someone put Eastern Standard Time instead of Eastern Daylight Time.
Yep.
Those are two different things because we've sprung forward in Eastern Daylight Time. So what was 11 is now 12. So they probably put Eastern Standard Time and they went live at 11. There's other conspiracy theories out there, but I'm guessing it's more that than anything else, right? So, they've announced we've stopped ticket sales. People that bought a ticket, you're getting it, don't worry. We're going to switch to something, and then like 5 minutes later they announced, we're going to switch to a different link to buy tickets. So there's going to be a different link. Again, only in the Discord.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. At noon, they send out a link to Eventbrite, which was the previous seller of tickets, what the previous company used to sell tickets.
Yep.
On Discord only. So if you were not in that chat on Discord, you did not see it anywhere else.
Nope. Unless you had a
see it
friend who
quickly.
sent it to you.
Sign in, click it once, buy my ticket, click it another time, buy Jen's tickets, click it again, sold out. 3 minutes later, Greg, who is the communications manager at Ravensburger for Lorcana, tweets out the link and says, hey, you can buy tickets here. That didn't go over well because the tickets were already sold out.
Yeah.
Tickets sold out very quickly. They sold out within a matter of minutes. Even with only knowing about it, the only way to know about it would be inside the official Disney Lorcana Discord. They did not tweet it out. They did not put it on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else. Only in Discord.
Nope.
The tickets for Bologna over in Italy also sold out within a matter of minutes. They didn't have nearly the troubles we did. It just sold out because it's a popular game. So everything is sold out very quickly. People are very upset. People were demanding to have everything go. People were just saying, stay on the site and refresh because people with their tickets in the carts, it's going to refresh and you're going to be able to buy it. So a lot of stuff's happening. Chat's going super fast. Eventually, some of the official people on Discord are just like, hey, we know things didn't go right. I think the worst one came from someone at Ravensburg that basically started with, listen, not everybody was going to be able to get a ticket today. Which was a really poor choice of words. And that one has been memed out of existence. Like, my favorite one is someone took like a picture of Lord Farquaad over a balcony and saying, listen, we knew not everybody was going to get tickets today, right? It was a poor choice of words. Basically telling everybody, but hey, there's no need for any violence or like threats in our community or anything like that. From Shrek.
Oh, right.
Because it came from a very like on high place and saying that, look, peasants, you weren't going to get the tickets anyways. It was obviously only going to be a select few, elite, is what it really felt like. So that set everybody else aflame again. All leading up to a Lorecast that happened earlier today, where they would have to address it. Probably the least. I have to feel a little bit sorry for Greg, the communications manager for Ravensburger, because this is the third week in a row where it's just walking into a hornet's nest of people just really upset at everything that the company is doing, right? So they come on and basically it's just apology after apology after apology. Fortunately for them, they had already planned on JDZ coming in to be a guest today because Rochelle, his normal partner, was going to be out on vacation, so they had JDZ come in. He's a crowd favorite, and I have to imagine he was probably going in thinking, oh, why did it have to be this one? Right? But I'll give him credit. He came in and he was just asking questions like, hey, why did this happen? Why did you do this? Like, why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you just do that? And Greg was just like, we're really sorry that this all happened. We've made plans and they just all failed. We're going to try to make better plans. And that's all we can do going forward is try to do better. And, JDZ did ask a bunch of follow-up questions. Go and watch it if you want to see how they handled it. The good news was, so when they switched from Pastime's website to Eventbrite, and I'm sorry, this is just a lot of stuff, information blurred out, but he went from Pastime's games to Eventbrite. They were conservative on the number of tickets they put up for sale on Eventbrite because they weren't sure how many went through Pastimes.
Sure, that makes sense.
They have about 300 tickets that they haven't sold.
Okay.
300 competitor passes that they haven't sold. Those are going at least. Like they're
right, because if we have 3, one of them might be going back.
Right. So they're going to figure out their numbers and set a new date for sale and try it again. So if you didn't get one, there is still hope. They did say they would announce when the link would go up at least 48 hours ahead of time.
Is this before or after Gen Con?
This is until October.
Yeah, so DLC is in October.
Definitely after.
Yes, way after. But so, and just if you didn't kind of catch the whole Discord thing, definitely we can see it's important to be on that Discord if you want to get those 300 or so tickets that are left over.
So the moral of the story is always join a Discord when you can.
Well, specifically for this.
Listen, I'm old. And there is a point in life where you're just, here's the latest social media thing, and you're just like, I'm good. I'm done. I thought I was done. I didn't want to learn Discord. I didn't want to. That's enough. I'm stopping here. I've got Twitter. I've got Blue Sky. I've got Instagram and Facebook. I don't need any more. I got TikToks, but I'm not going to send anything. I'm just going to watch videos. Right?
It's not true. He sends me videos all the time.
No, I meant like, I'm not going to
make videos.
Make a ton of videos. I've tried, and I feel old when I do it. Discord, I'm out. But it turns out Discord is incredibly necessary if you want to play this game. So necessary they should pack how to join a Discord inside Starter Deck packs because that is the best way apparently to get information. So if you are not on the official Discord, I recommend you join them. There are tons of Discords out there for Lorcana. I'm in way too many, and I need to cull some. I've got ones for each of the local stores. There's other testing groups I'm in, all that kind of stuff. But Discord is where information happens, and it's better than Facebook, and it's better than Reddit. So if you are using those for your Lorcana information, I recommend abandoning them and head over to a Discord. There are plenty of friendly ones out there. So, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
We've got tickets for Milwaukee, so we will see you there.
Yes. Well, Matt and I at least.
Yes, we'll be there. So say hi if you see us.
Hi.
I'm hoping it will be a lot of fun. Did that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it made sense to me.
Hi,
But
Dad.
then again, I was a part of the hysteria yesterday, so.
Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Is
Malcolm.
that insane? Is that nuts?
No. A little. I kind of expected.
Now, are
something like this to
the
happen.
side event, the attendee badges also sold out?
Right now, yes, but they also said they'd be releasing more attendee badges.
Oh,
They didn't mention how many of those that there were or how many they had. It's at the Baird Center, which has a couple of different spaces they could use, and there's a couple of different ways to like outfit things. Like there's 2 big conference rooms, so depending on how you set it up, is depending on how many people you can hold. So they might be using both of those conference areas, but we don't know, and we won't know for a while, I guess. Most likely, probably till noon the day before. We'll see, right? We'll see. So, that has been the drama with Lorcana.
Drama.
Since we won't have another regular episode, me and the boys will do something next week, maybe. We've got a lot of stuff.
I've got
going
an
on,
idea.
too. That's
I'm gonna rank every Mickey Mouse card in the game
What?
from worst to best.
Can we do a Jeopardy?
all of this is scary. One thing I had wanted to do before Gen Con, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything the week of Gen Con, because
I mean, maybe
you've
we'll-
got classes to teach, so
until
you're going
6.
late.
Yeah.
And then
But
we're
not on
going
Friday.
to Gen Con.
Yeah.
We're going to be at Gen Con.
Oh, right.
Right? And the Thursday of Gen Con is when they are starting Fabled releases. Particularly, they're going to start showing a lot of the cards that are getting reprints, they've said. So, before we got to that, I want to at least have an exercise where we take a look at the legendaries from the first 4 sets. I want you to let me know which card should get reprinted and which card should not get reprinted.
Yeah, we should do that.
I already know my answers.
Yeah, I
Like,
For every color?
immediately. Oh, not for every color. I just one card of each.
Okay, so
Not for every color. Okay.
we're going to go through each one. I'll quickly give a rundown of each card. All right, so we've got the Cinderella Singer for Amber. We've got Cinderella Singer 9. The Mickey Mouse Bodyguard that does stuff with other bodyguards if you shift him. Kita, who lowers strength. Perdita, which brings cards back from the graveyard. Mufasa, which lets you do the lottery hit from the top. You get to play a character for free when he dies. Snow White, which will you may return a character from your discard to your hand. Rapunzel, which heals 3 damage and you get to draw. And Surfer Stitch, that when you play them, if you have 2 other characters in play, you get to draw 2 cards. So,
Can I go first?
Emmett, which card would you like to see reprinted?
Just one.
Yeah, just
Yes.
one reprinted and then one that you want gone forever.
Mufasa.
Okay.
What did you think I was gonna be? Okay. Go on to the next one.
No, it's just this color.
Oh, no, I meant like go on to the next person.
No, well, okay. So then why'd you say to go first if you weren't ready?
I didn't.
All right. I, of course, want my girl Rapunzel to stay. She is kind of my Lorcana identity is Rapunzel. I love that card. She's amazing. I would say if I were to pick a close second, or if I were to pick a second, not a close second, if I were to pick a second card, maybe Perdita. I have played her in the past and she was really good.
If I could pick
For
a
a
second,
bit.
I would do Stitch.
Okay. I actually want to see Mufasa go away. I hate playing against it.
Fair
I
enough.
obviously, if you couldn't obviously tell, I want Mickey Mouse to stay.
Okay, no, Malcolm.
Okay,
no
I want
sarcasm.
Rapunzel to stay. I don't know. I have never played against any of these cards.
You've played
Really.
against Mufasa.
I
and
played
Kita.
against Mufasa. I've played Kita.
I know. But you also played against Kita.
But I always inked Kita. So, like, well, Kita doesn't matter to me. None of my people
Right.
have strength in general.
Right.
That's true.
My people are just babies. So, I guess I'll get rid of... I don't know.
I know.
That's fine.
Kita.
I know who I'm getting rid of.
Who?
100% Kita. Kita's a menace to society to my Chunabog.
A menace to society.
Sure.
All right, what about you, Dad?
So I also think Rapunzel should get reprinted. Though I understand there are a lot of people that don't want her to be reprinted
know.
because she's
just really good.
such a great card in Amber, but there's no other card draw in Amber. So if it's not Rapunzel, then Stitch needs to be reprinted, right? One needs to be one of those two, because those are the only two ways to draw cards in Amber. And I hope. I don't want to see the Cinderella reprinted just because I think it's a worthless card.
Yes.
So I hope if they are reprinting a legendary, it's not a worthless legendary.
I agree.
All right, moving on to Amethyst.
Oh,
We've
y'all
got,
doing all them today?
Yes.
we've got Ursula, the big singer that when she's in play, other people can't sing. Yensid, that when you play him and there's brooms in play, you get to draw a card. And he gets lore if you got more blooms in play. Jafar, the one that can gain you lore whenever you draw a card when he's exerted. Maleficent, the card that lets you move damage whenever you draw a card. Fairy Godmother, which gives your characters Challenger and return to your hand when they're banished. Madam Mim, the dragon that you have to bounce 2 characters back, but she's an evasive dragon that quests for 4. Elsa, the Spirit of Winter, she's a 4/6, quest for 3, and you freeze your characters on the other side when you play her, 2 of them. And then Ursula, which removes a lore from your opponent, and you get to draw a card when that happens. She's bigger in multiplayer than anything else. All right. So there are rumors that the reprint for this is going to be the Elsa. I don't buy it because there's another Elsa that got printed like this past set that does a similar thing. And I think if they've made a card that does a similar thing, it's an Elsa that freezes the character.
Elsa, yeah.
It's like a 7-drop though, but it only freezes 1.
Yeah. If you've got a card that does something else already, I don't see them reprinting a card that does a very similar thing.
Yeah.
Can I tell you who I want to reprint and disappear forever?
Sure. Probably didn't make no sense or anything. So go ahead.
Hey Jafar, let's stay together forever.
Okay, so you want to keep Jafar.
Reprint Jafar, please. Get rid of Yensid.
Get rid of Yensid.
Okay.
And whenever I'm playing against him, he always beats me.
Let's let Dad
Fair
continue his sentence.
Yes.
So I think it would be cool for Jafar. I don't think he got the debut he deserved, and I think without a whole new world, he's a much more fairer card.
Yes.
So I feel like he deserves another shot. I also like to see Fairy Godmother with a decent shift target see play as well. I think that could be really cool. I'm not going to say Yensid because I don't think you have to reprint all the brooms. Like all the brooms are going away.
Yeah.
So Yensid's not going to be reprinted unless they reprint all the brooms. I don't want to see the bigger Ursula, the one that you can't sing. I don't really like her ability that much.
It doesn't really affect me since I don't play songs.
It's a big 4/7. That's scary for me.
Sure. What do you think, Malcolm?
I don't really care. I guess we can keep the Godmother. She never really got the play that she deserved.
Okay.
And get rid of the big scary Ursula.
Big scary Ursula. I do not like her. I agree. I do not like. if Steel Song has any place still, that big scary Ursula is very scary.
Yeah.
I don't like her at all.
Who do you want to reprint?
Jafar. I think Jafar would be fine if there was no whole new world.
Yeah.
But I also think the Fairy Godmother could be cool if she got a good one drop.
All right. So moving on to Emerald.
Ugh.
Maybe who we're all going to pick for a disc.
Oh, wait, no. It's 2 of them. No.
So we've got Diablo,
What am I
the 2/2 that draws when you draw whenever your opponent draws on their turn. Hades, which you banish one of your characters to bring back another character with the same name. Milo, which bounces all of your opponent's characters to their hand when he's banished. Ursula, the double singer.
Hater!
The beast that readies himself whenever your opponents get damaged. Belle, that when she's banished in a challenge, basically you have to discard your whole hand. Beast from first chapter that has Rush, and you can exert opposing damaged characters. And then John Silver, who gives a character reckless when you play him and when he quests.
Question: Can I not reprint anybody and just discard 2 people? Because there's nobody here I want to reprint, but 2 people I 100% want to get rid of.
So listen, a lot of the songs that Ursula sings are going away. So
That's a fair
Storm's,
point.
and they're not all going to get reprinted. Storm Strength, Sudden Chill.
Same with Diablo.
Well,
No, Diablo's always going to get card draw.
Yeah. But a lot of the 3-cost songs aren't getting reprinted, so there's going to be fewer for her to sing. So if I had to choose one that I hope doesn't get reprinted, it's the Bird, right?
Yes.
If you don't want to see the Bird, I think I'd be okay with John Silver getting reprinted. I think they've been leaning into pirate stuff for Emerald, so reprinting the pirate makes sense to me.
I'll be okay if Belle gets reprinted.
It depends if they have the removal stuff reprinted, right? If the removal stuff doesn't get reprinted, or if there's not new removal, then she'd be a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Malcolm?
I'd be fine with Beast being reprinted.
Which one? There's 2 flavors.
The good one.
The good one.
Oh, the
One that readies when he's damaged, or when your opponent gets damaged?
yeah.
Sure.
I think that one, I like that one as well. But I know that you say songs are going away, but I bet they're either, if they're not reprinting songs, they're making new songs because they've got to keep some removal in there.
Yeah.
And I hate the Ursula. Like, I get the card draw.
I mean, you've played Steel Song your whole time.
Yes.
So, Diablo's never been a problem for you because, as soon as it shows up, you just shoot it.
Yes.
Right? So.
With ice.
Yes. You just shoot it with a bolt of lightning.
Stormageddon. No, Stormageddon. It's not lightning, it's ice storm.
Ice Storm has lightning.
Let the storm rage.
That's thunder snow. Okay.
The cold never bothers me.
So, we hope there's no Ursula. We hope there's no Diablo. My prediction would be either John Silver gets reprinted, or I think Ursula might get reprinted as well.
Boo!
Moving on, we're going to skip Ruby because we already know the one from Ruby.
Be prepared!
No, it's Maleficent.
Be prepared, it's not a legendary.
Be prepared is not a legendary?
No, it's a rare.
Rare.
Oh, I do want that reprinted.
Rumor is that is not being reprinted. There's going to be something different. We're going right over to Sapphire.
Oh my
So
gosh.
first, let me explain the cards before you just start making noise, buddy. We've got the Queen, the one that you tap her and you can search through your items. If you got something, you can play it for free. Triton, which reduces character strength by 1 for each location you got in play.
That one.
Grammatala, which gives you a lore for every time you put a card in your inkwell. Lucky Dime, you tap it, you get the lore of a character. Alice gives support to all your characters, and if this character has 10 strength or more, she gets +4 lore. Sisu, that when you quest with it, you get to look at the top 2 cards, you take one, put one at the bottom. Belle, which gets +4 lore when you have 10 ink, and lets you do some extra ink. And then Hades, which sends a character to the inkwell.
Okay. I think Alice never got the chance he deserved. Alice could be a crazy card.
I agree. Alice could be a really good card.
Mm-hmm. Alice would be a very, very interesting card to get reprinted. I think Grammatala as well would be kind of cool to see reprinted. I think she had some possibilities that just never saw the light of day.
So we all
it's for me. It's got to be the dime that's got to go because
Yeah.
with Hades, he's an instant kill, but it goes into your inkwell, and so that still does help you in a little way. It's much better than your ladies in chairs in Ruby.
Sure.
So I would say I think I would be fine with Hades to stay, but again, if he doesn't, I don't really care that much. I do think it would be cool for Alice to stay. I want that lucky dime gone.
Fair enough.
Everybody wants the lucky dime gone.
One thing I could see them
Dad
doing
does.
is there's a good chance Hades might be the next villain.
Yeah.
So reprint him
And
with
if
new
they
art.
do that, there's a good chance they might end up reprinting that Hades just so they can have the main villain in the first set to get people thinking who's going to be the main villain.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I could see it end up being Hades.
All right. What's your thoughts, Dad?
I don't think the Lucky Dime is going to get reprinted because I don't think Thomas Poe is going to get reprinted.
Yeah.
I think if you don't have those 2, there's no use having them.
Right. Unless you have somebody
I
new.
would like to see Alice reprinted. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Belle or Hades, though. Hades, the big bad thing, makes sense, but based on Ravensburger's history with villainous, I think the next villain's going to be a female.
Yeah.
Now, remember, we're saying right now that only one of these legendaries is going to be reprinted for each color, which I think is going to be the case for this set. That doesn't mean that they can't reprint cards in the future. I think Whispers in the Well is going to have some reprints, but they're going to have different artwork.
Yeah, which would be
So,
awesome. Excited
There's almost
for that.
some, it's like, the cards I really, really like, I went, well, hold off for Whispers in the Well and further so we can have these cards, but with new artwork. Right?
Exactly.
So, we'll see what happens with that.
Wait, do we know what the next wave of villainous characters are?
So one just came out where it is Tamatoa and...
the guy from Pirates.
Jones.
Yeah, David. No, not Davy Jones.
Yeah, Davy Jones.
Yeah, Davy Jones.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the villain from the first movie. That's
No,
not
they
Davy
made it
Jones.
Davy Jones
Captain
because
Barbosa?
Yeah.
no, Davy Jones is more memorable.
No, Captain Barbosa is more memorable.
I thought it was Davy Jones, but it could be Captain Barbosa.
Okay.
Oh, they're
I'm
doing
gonna look
live
it up.
action
All
right
right.
now?
So we got one more color to cover. It's Steel.
We should bring back Pirate Piglet.
It's not a pirate. He's a knight in this one.
Knight
But he's
Piglet.
not a knight. He's just a hero.
Robin Hood.
We've got Donald Duck, the pirate that when he has damage on, when he banishes a character, your other pirate characters get +2 lore. Piglet that challenges, that can challenge ready characters when you don't have cards in your hand. The Mickey Mouse Trumpeter that can play a character for free. Robin Hood that gets 2 lore when he challenges. Beast, which lets you draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Namari, which can challenge ready characters. Gantu.
There we go. That's what we got.
Characters cost 2 or less, can't challenge your characters. And Taka, where your other character, if he banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore, so Robin Hood's ability, but on a volcano. There are 2 cards in here that are really good, and the rest kind of suck.
Okay, so I want to reprint.
Obviously, it's Beast or Robin Hood.
Well,
No, I want to reprint Gantu and get rid of Robin Hood.
What? Get out of here.
Gantu never stood a chance. Look, maybe he
Get out of here.
So I really hope they don't reprint Robin Hood just because he's been such a staple for so long. I'd like to see something new.
I love him though.
Just because I want to see something new. That's the only reason. Right?
Piglet. Piglet.
Yeah.
Piglet. Piglet.
You have Piglet bias.
Yes.
I want to get rid of the Mickey Mouse.
The Mickey Mouse I don't think is going to get reprinted because they had that other Mickey Mouse that just came out.
Oh yeah, that
That
does the
does
same thing.
the same thing, kind
Except
of.
worse.
No. I feel like that guy could be more successful than that guy. I think the Donald Duck might get reprinted because I think they want to do pirates in a big way based on the last couple sets.
I think
Yeah.
they should reprint the volcano.
By the way, it is Davy Jones. You're right.
Okay.
They should reprint the volcano.
Taka.
If they reprint that one, they have to reprint the very special Moana
Oh,
that can
yeah.
just banish
Yeah.
a Taka
Yeah,
and play.
true. Yeah, that's true. No, we put the Namari, whose ability is just called Blades. Blades. This character can challenge ready characters.
Yeah.
Blades.
Blades. The steel cards
Blades,
feel like the
blades.
least like where it's like if any of them come back, it's whatever.
Except for
I just
Robin
hope
Hood.
it's not Robin Hood just because I want something different.
Maybe a chance it's Sad Boy Beast.
It would be nice.
Sad Boy Beast feels, I don't know.
Sad.
Yeah,
Feels stale.
does feel stale. Both Robin Hood and Beast feel stale
Sure.
because they've been played with so much since they were introduced. So that's just, it's like I want to give something else a chance.
So pirate.
Maybe the Donald Duck. I don't know.
Big
He
lip.
kind of sucks, but
Sucks.
like the other 6 that aren't those 2 seem to suck so hard.
Don't hurt Piglet's feelings.
And there are characters out now that do it better than what they do, right? So, yeah. Okay. So we'll have more on what new cards are coming with Fabled and what reprints are coming back once we get word, which will be revealed at Gen Con. So we'll
And
be
Mickey Mouse.
there. Don't know if we'll be able to get in the room, but we're going to try when it happens.
happens.
So that covers everything for the day. Let's move on to trivia time.
It's trivia time.
Oh yeah.
You can't change the melody.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
can.
Kool-Aid Man.
How are we doing?
All right. We're going to see here. This is going to be interesting.
Get back up here. No. Punch you.
Ben Burt,
Oh?
known for his iconic sound effect creations,
Sure.
also provides the voice for what title Pixar character?
Woody.
Nemo.
It's neither of those people.
What did you say?
The good dinosaur.
Ben Burt.
Title character. This guy's known for sound effects.
Dory.
Oh no, he's Wally.
That is correct. He's Wally.
Wally.
Wow.
I have an idea for a Wally con. So he's a 2-drop that quests for 5, and his special ability is if you have a character named Even Play, he quests for 15 more.
Why does it always go just completely out there? Like it starts fine, and then at some point it just goes completely crazy.
Let me guess. There's an Eva 1-drop that's a
All right,
7/7.
Come on, let's go. Next
All right.
question.
For which show did Kevin Richardson not voice a character? A. Timon and Pumbaa. B. Lilo and Stitch, the series. C. Sophia the First. Or D. Fancy Nancy.
What's the name of the person again?
Kevin Richardson.
I don't know who that is.
A fancy Nancy.
I'm gonna say Sophia the First.
Nancy Nancy.
I'm gonna say Lilo and... No, I'm going to say... what was the first one again?
Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa safety.
Safety spots?
Safety.
Safety spots?
What's the right answer, Dan?
It is Fancy Nancy.
Good job,
Hey,
Malcolm.
what's fancy Nancy?
It was a show that came on basically right when you stopped watching
Yes.
Junior. In the original movie Lilo and Stitch, Lilo wears a red dress. In Lilo and Stitch, the series, Lilo wears the same dress in what color?
Yellow.
I thought it was blue.
I think it's blue.
If you combine your answers, you get the right one.
Green.
Yeah. Green.
Okay. Mickey Mouse
Yellow.
wears a fleur-de-lis symbol in what movie?
A Christmas Carol.
No, I would.
Fun and Fancy Flea?
No, it's the Prince and the Pauper, I think. Or no, or is it the Beanstalk? Mickey and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, that's
That's
Fun
fun
and
and fancy free.
Oh.
The Three Musketeers.
Oh, right. Three Musketeers. Three Mouseketeers.
Yeah, you
You
gotta.
just had it up there.
I know.
Which of the following characters does not sing a song in Hercules?
Okay,
I got
got this. Got this.
Meg,
Meg does.
Phil,
Phil
Phil
does.
does.
or Hades?
Hades.
Why doesn't Hades have a song?
Because it was voiced by a guy that does not sing.
I'm sure that he
It
does in the
does
musical,
apply.
though. That is in London now. It's going to be, so hopefully coming to Broadway.
I mean, I'd like to forget that Phil sings the songs.
So you want to be a hero kid? Well, whoop-de-doo.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Around the block with blocks.
All right, that's enough.
You.
Thank you, Emmett, for the musical exit. And that is an episode for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We have been QuestLore. You can email us at questlorequestions@gmail.com. Follow us on social medias at QuestLorePod on Twitter, Blue Skies, Instagram, TikToks.
Tiki-tacs.
You see me on Discord at QuestLore. That's me. I figured out Discord. So I have to if I want to play the game. So, feel free to rate, like, subscribe, whatever your thing does. If you click a heart, click a heart. If you've got a thumbs up, click a thumbs up. Whatever you do, just click it. Unless it's a thumbs down, then don't click it. Just click the little X at the top of your page.
Or click the little red subscribe button.
Make sure to let your dog know about us so that they can give a listen. They're lonely during the day.
Zelda agrees.
Yes,
Zelda
Zelda.
gives it 4 paws up.
Yep, she falls when she does it, but she gives 4 paws up. It's hilarious. So, thank you, and we will see you next time on
Dragon
QuestLore.
for Lorcana.